Hey, you beautiful beast in the black. Welcome back to GrubHub with Grinner.
Now you know we've been all over Stanton, dodging pirates, hauling cargo, and somehow not getting space. But this week, believe it or not, I've been laying low. Yeah, I know, right? Strange. Just fixing up the Rambler, recalibrating the gravy injector, and staring out the viewports, wondering if space tomatoes dream of gravity.
And what better way to pass the quiet than to make something creamy, warm, and spicy? Kind of like me, if I was a soup. This one's going to knock your taste buds even harder than a bounty marker at Grim Hex. So, let's not muck around, let's get cooking.
Here's what we're going to need. Some ripe space tomatoes, roasted till they're screaming like a cutlass red trying to medivac out of Jumptown on a double payday. Some capsicum, adds colour and crunch like a fresh paint job on a prospector. Couple of carrots, sweet, earthy, and tougher than a vulture pilot in a salvage war. An onion brings the depth and a few tears, like reading a patch note after a nerf. Couple of fresh chilies for that firepower. Think of them as the railguns of your flavour arsenal. Some garlic, because you need to get rid of that hot dog taste from Grim Hex. Some veggie stock ties it all together like a solid wingman on a bunker run. A dash of cream makes it silky like a freshly polished Origin 600i. Salt and pepper, tried and true, like a pair of trusty FS9s. Foot of cheesy bread. One crusty baguette, or a load-bearing bread analogue, the carrack of carbs. Butter, because everything's better with thrust. Cheese, shredded sharp, melty, like your reputation after a Grim Hex deal gone wrong.
So chop up all your veggies willy-nilly. We basically want to blister them up like a badly buccaneer. Roast all these puppies until they're almost ready to quantum straight out of the oven by themselves.
Give it a dash of oil, and then do some oregano and some basil if you're feeling roguish. Season it up to your chaos threshold. Now to pop all these puppies in the oven. If not, just hang them next to a dodgy quantum drive. That should cook them up real good.
Now, very important step. While your veggies sweat away like a green recruit running a box mission to Orison, it's time to pour yourself a tactical drink. This right here is Grinner's Spice Rum.
Aged in reclaimer fuel tanks, filtered through repurposed undersuits, and smuggled past customs more time than I've respawned in Grim Hex. Smooth, spicy, and with a finish that will make your toes curl like a bad seal on an airlock.
One sip and you'll forget your soup, your ex, and that parking ticket at Lawville. Sold anywhere that has legal ambiguity.
Pour in the stock like you're refueling mid-combat, and add in all your roasted goodness. Let it simmer down low. We're talking slow cook stealth mode, like camping a jump point in Pyro. While that's happening, I want to talk to you about something else.
So you space bastards, if you want to show off how much you love Star Citizen with a trendy shirt like this, and look just smashing as I do, head over to groovygreybox.com, get yourself some trendy threads, and you can look just as smashing as I do. Now for step 4, cheesy bread engineering.
Split your bread and butter it like a brat sizzler, and slap on a freighter load of cheese. Grill it till the top's molten and the bottom's crisp, like surface temperatures on Daymar at high noon. Once the veggies are good and soft, it's time to unify the fleet. Transfer the lot into a food processor, or use an immersible blender if you fancy yourself as a precision pilot, and blitz it all together till it's smoother than a Drake representative at a ship licensing hearing. Grab your bread. That's your dipstick for the whole operations. It crunches, it stretches, and it could probably double as a melee weapon in a pinch. Transfer your soup into your sturdiest bowl, the one that survived the Herson orbital buffet incident. Add a chunk of cheesy bread, and boom, comfort food that hugs you harder than a med pen at 3% health.
The sweetness from the roasted veggies, the chili kick. All of this has got more character building than a disgraced former secret agent turned outlaw chef. Oh. Stay spicy, stay strange, and remember, if it smells burnt, that's just flavour with a backstory.